Hey y'all, so I just landed. I am going to be blogging about this week's Sister Circle retreat. It was awesome. Do you hear me? Like, I am coming back a changed person. And you know how you go to a conference and it's like, it's kind of a little overwhelming because you got to try to put it all together. But y'all, I'm talking about like changed. Like the change, put this bag down. The change is already happening. Like, I feel like a new person. And not so much that so much was changed, but so much was affirmed. And it's nothing like just knowing that God got you. And so, and then to trip you out, I never get on the plane, right? When you're loading the plane, I never get on the plane talking. And so that glare is driving me crazy. So anyway, I get on the plane because my husband called and I was trying to let him know, you know, babe, I'm almost there. We're getting ready to load, and we kept missing each other. So I was so excited to talk to him. So we're trying to talk to the last minute, because normally when I get on the plane, I like to focus, and then it's, you know, it's small, so it's like everybody hearing your conversation. So I'm telling him, even until we sit down, y'all, I hang up the phone. And just like God, I mean, me and my sister Celeste, we done talked all the way there. We done cried. Oh my God, it's like stapler. We have already said annual. So I hang up the phone, and this pretty little Hannah, her name is Hannah, 22 years old. She tapped me and said, "Excuse me, could you tell me how you hear the voice of God so clear?" Come on now. Y'all know. I was like, say what? And she just began to ask me, and y'all, the whole plane trip, whereas I thought I was going to read my book, I just poured into Hannah, and we began to talk about the word and how you hear the word's voice. And she pulled out a Bible, and she wanted to know how to read. Y'all, I was like, Holy Spirit, is this real? Like, you doing this already? This is just, I was on a high. And then we just began to talk, and so y'all, Hannah, we just sharing, and then she said, "It's like you should speak. Do you like speaking? I feel so much energy and passion from you. It's like you really like to talk." I was dying. I was like, "Hannah, you know me well already." But it just blessed me. She blessed my whole life. And let me tell you how the Holy Spirit do stuff. How he'll use people and you. He done use me, right? So we just talking and sharing, because she was talking about how does she know her purpose. Oh, y'all, it just was such a wonderful time for me to pour into her. And so I'm talking to her. She has such a sweet spirit. And we're just sharing. And so I shared Olivia's story. We looked through pictures, and I told her, I said, you know, I've been asked by my marketing department, I'm going to be doing a piece on our story, doing a video for an hour this Friday. Little nervous, but really has been asking God to season my tongue as I share our story this Friday. And here go Hannah. Now, Hannah don't, she said she need to read the Bible. She don't know, but she said, "Isn't there a scripture in the Bible about planning, like to almost do too much planning is a sin, that you got to just trust God?" I said, "Oh, Hannah, what you not going to do is ask me about the word and then try to take it and preach to me." Y'all, I done had me a good time on this flight. Hannah got my whole life. And then I said, "How you knew to say that about me?" Because anybody know me, know I'm type A. I got to plan something out and make sure I have all my bullet points. And she said, "But it's in you. You just, the way you told it to me." And she was like, "I'm so blessed." And she was like, "Did you ever think about putting this in a story? And have you thought?" I said, "Lord, we ain't gonna have this right now, because ain't nobody got time to be crying. I'm excited to see my husband, and I'm trying to be cute." But y'all, that's just how my plane ride went after the conference. So I done gave Hannah, me and Hannah exchanged numbers. I said, "Hannah, anything you need, I got you," you know, and we just shared. I'm gonna post a picture in a little bit with Hannah. But I just want to say, isn't this like God? He is just showing himself, like, I will order your steps. And then I'm gonna remind you, I use Hannah to remind you of my word. While you blessing her and encouraging her in the word, she gonna remind you of my word and tell you to leave Friday alone, because I've already seasoned your mouth for such a time as this. And you're gonna tell that story on the video with conviction. And I'm just excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I cannot wait till next year, and this is this year. So Anyway, I'm going to see my kids, but I just wanted to tell you, don't forget about that bridge, cross over. Don't be afraid of what's on the other side. I know I'm not. I am so thankful for who I am in God. All right, bye.